Okay, kia ora everyone. It's Nathan Rose from Capgemini here in beautiful Auckland, New Zealand. Have you ever had a requirement where users need to interact with an embedded Canvas app and a model-driven app immediately on record creation? This is something a friend of mine mentioned to me recently, and I've got a solution that I'm excited to share with you today. So let's go get into the model-driven app, and I'll take you through this. Now I've got a custom table called sales orders. They have a model driven app embedded in the form that you can see. And when I go to use the standard new record create that's in the main grid for this table, you can see that the Canvas app doesn't render straight away. Now, when I go and create a row and save, it goes ahead and now I can interact with this Canvas app. But what if the user needed to interact with it immediately when the record's created? They don't want to have to take the time to save the record before they go and start working with the Canvas app. Now, this is where PowerFx modern commands really shine. So I've got a modern command that I've inserted into the main grid for this sales order table. And what this does is we'll come over here to the modern app, to the modern command designer, and you can see that when we select this command, it's going to use a patch formula to create a new sales order record. Now I'm going to pass a null update as part of this patch formula because I don't want to update anything on the row. I just want to create it, which the patch is doing. And then of course I'm using a notify formula as part of this to let the user know that something's going on in the background. This is a hallmark of good app design. Whenever a user pushes a button, they should get some sort of feedback that something is happening. So let's go ahead and execute this modern command that I've created and watch it in action. So let's go ahead and let's sort these new to old. And I'm going to click this command. You can see that it's instantly dropped a new row into the table. We've been notified that there's a new row that's been created. And when I open up the record that we've just created, you can see that we can instantly interact with this Canvas app. But there's one more thing that would really be the cherry on top for this button. I would absolutely love for the user to click on this button and be instantly taken to this record that they've created. Now, at the at the at this time, it doesn't appear that you can combine a launch or navigate command to the record that we're creating via this patch statement in PowerFX as it stands today. However, model-driven apps have a really cool new feature called in-app notifications. You may have seen this, and in-app notifications allow us to push a notification to the user. Now, this uses Power Automate to create this in-app notification. It pushes it to the user to let them know that there's a new record for them to interact with. And so you can see that we've just gotten a notification in the app for the record that we've created. I can click to be taken straight into it. And as you can see, I can go ahead and interact with the Canvas app. So this is my solution for using PowerFX and in-app notifications to allow users to instantly create a record and interact with the Canvas app straight away without having to save it. Thanks so much for watching. I hope this was helpful.